Thanks for joining me in this video of how to use ArtRage to turn a photo into a painting. The image I'm using is from Pixabay. Upsplash is another site I use for copyright-free photos. Once you have selected your canvas and downloaded your reference picture, you'll need to load it into the trace panel, which I show on top of my canvas. Click on the small square on the panel and it will open the menu. This is where you select the reference image you have downloaded. Also select Automatically Choose Colors from Tracing Image and Convert Tracing Image to Paint. You can change the opacity of the tracing image by moving the slider. Panel, place 2 layers below layer 1, which will have the tracing image. As some of the grapes are underneath, it will be easier to trace the top grapes on one layer and the grapes underneath on their own layer. I have named these 2 layers top and lower. It doesn't matter what names you use, it's just to distinguish the 2 layers. Using a fine drawing tool of your choice, pencil, felt marker or ink pen, trace around the layers on your canvas, making sure it's one of the layers below the grape layer, which is selected. When you have traced the topmost layer of grapes, select the layer below for the grapes underneath. I show my 2 layers of tracing. Choosing an oil brush, I start to fill in the traced grapes. Colours are picked up automatically. As you can see, my circles are pretty awful, so I decided to select the fruit with the selection tool. If you'd like to do it this way, choose the circle setting and select Mode. This allows you to move the circle selection into place when you hold down Control at the same time you adjust with your stylus or mouse. Look at the panels down the right of the canvas and you should be able to follow. I'll speed up the video while I'm doing this. Once you have painted all the grapes, it's time to refine the colours. To do this on the same layers as the grapes, dab with the brush revealing various shades of the paint. Select a fine palette knife. I used Instant Blur and blur the colours together. When this was completed, I used the airbrush Big and Subtle preset to spray some white and added some white marks with the ink pen and blurred lightly with the Instant Blur again. You can merge the 2 layers at this stage. To finish, I added a layer at the bottom of the stack and using the airbrush I sprayed a darker shade and blended with Frosted Spots preset. I hope you enjoyed this way to paint and that it encourages you to experiment. Thanks so much for watching.